Hi everyone, I'm excited to share a quick e-learning I created on UX personas. I chose this topic because I noticed that while students can often define what a persona is, they sometimes struggle to identify its essential components or apply them effectively in design decisions. The core of the lesson is helping learners understand and apply the essential components of a UX persona. I designed it so each persona component could be explored individually, helping students see what each part represents and why it matters. After learning about the components, students get to practice building a persona from example user research, arranging details in a logical way. This hands-on approach follows Merrill's instructional design principle, giving learners the chance to actively apply what they've learned, making the concept stick. The module wraps with a short knowledge check so learners can test their understanding and see how well they can identify key persona details. I wanted to make something interactive, visual, and fun, something that would click for graphic designers who appreciate aesthetics but also want meaningful learning. My process started simple, a vague outline and rough ideas. I worked in Adobe Illustrator first to create the visuals and choose green and purple for contrast and energy. I made sure fonts, buttons, and rollovers were consistent by putting together a mini style guide so every screen felt cohesive. Before importing everything into Captivate, I tested my color choices for accessibility to ensure someone with color blindness could still read everything clearly. I also recorded my intro video while refining my storyboard, which helped me really define my problem statement and the learning goals for the modules. Here are tips I learned while making this. Start in a program like Adobe Illustrator to storyboard and create a style guide. Fonts sometimes need extra installation steps. Make sure they appear correctly. Test your color contrast for accessibility. Don't assume bold or complementary colors are accessible. Always test contrast ratios to ensure text and visuals are readable for all learners. Advanced actions can do amazing things like the interactive elements I created, which make the lesson engaging and hands-on. What I'm most proud of is combining advanced actions with the interactive content while keeping everything visually appealing and easy to follow. It was a fun challenge to balance creativity and functionality. By the end of this short module, you'll be able to identify the 6 essential components of a UX persona and understand how each one supports better design decisions. Let's get started. A strong UX persona is built from 6 key elements. Select each one to explore what it represents and how it's informed by user research. Can you spot the persona detail? Drag and drop all of the content on the left-hand side of the screen into each section of the persona, and then select the Submit button. When you're done with this activity, select the Next Slide button to continue. Thanks for checking out my UX Persona e-learning. I hope it sparks ideas for your own projects and gives you some tips for creating interactive lessons in Captivate.